And you guys, speaking of not pulling an all art leader yet. All right, guys, welcome back to Superrr Sunday. Super! And today we're going to be opening up one booster box as well as another treasure campaign pack. There's a chance at a $500 card in here, and that is what we're looking to try to get lucky on today. So let's get right into it. And as usual, let's briefly go over the big hits. We have our mangas, red mangas, and our anniversary rares, as well as our special rares and manga event. Then we have the 5 Elders alt art, as well as the Demon Pack alt arts, our alt leaders, and I'm chasing the Ace and Goldie Roger. And these are the big alt arts I am chasing. And here we are, guys. Another booster box. We're going to do this a little bit smoother than last time. We're going to do left side or right side. Let's see what side wins today. But to make sure that I don't mess up, we'll start with the left side, and I'm going to take them out. That way I don't accidentally pull from that side of things. So let's get right into it. First pack. Can we get some first pack magic? Here we go. Vegapunk, Fosa, Hera, Kobe, Brilliant Punk, Haruta, Meteor Fist, Boa Marigold, Nico Robin, Sanji, Boa Hancock. Okay, so those are our 2 rares here. Brooke, Windmill Village, Connie, Saint Jolmec, Portis de Rouge, not gonna say that long ass title, never existed in the first place, Nefertari Cobra, Monkey D. Luffy, Lilith, and Vivi again. Rikuyo, Gordon, Curiel, Brooke, Douglas Bullet, Momonosuke, Little Oars Jr., Gum Gum Elephant Gun, St. Charlos, Goldie Roger, Monkey D. Dragon, and War Curie. You guys, the goal for today is to finish up pulling everything that I'm going to need for either Ace or Goldie Roger. Don't know which one I'm going to go with yet. I know Ace is a bit more meta right now, but I feel like once Roger gets a little bit more support, I think he could really be a threat. You guys let me know down below, which decks are you playing currently? And if you're not playing, is it something that you want to try out? I mean, personally, I haven't played a lot of TCGs. I played a little bit of Pokemon TCG. That one's a bit of a simpler game in my opinion. Oro Jackson, Fosa, Connie, Gordon. The world's equilibrium cannot be maintained forever. Frankie, Portis de Rouge, Inazuma, Marigold, Emu Leader, Otama, and I know you're strong, so I'll go out from the very start. I'm really hoping for a 3-hit box here, so let's see what we got. Rikuya, Sunny Kun, Saint Rosward, Curly Dodon, Haruta, go all the way to the top, Lord of the Coast, Douglas Bullet, even longer title. One thing, man, these events, they gotta shorten the name up. That's insane. When you have a whole paragraph just for a title, something's going on. Edison, Nujuro, and Lilith. Not looking too good for the left side here. All right, Empty Throne, Higuma, Teach, Xandersonia, After Image, Saint Jolmec, Ivankov, Nico Robin, Saint Charla, Wapple, Scopper Gaban. Ooh, and there we have our first hit. Monkey D. Garp. Not a crazy hit by any means, but a hit nonetheless. And like I said, I don't know which deck I want to play yet between Ace and Goldie Roger, but I mean, these cards can make the decision for me if I pull the right leader alt art. maybe we'll just build off of that. I'm really thinking if I pull that Ace or Goldie Roger, I'll definitely build a deck. I've actually calibrated my Green Zoro deck, and it's been doing well. So I'm a little bit more reluctant to leave it. But, you know, there's still a chance for me to change it up here, because with Dracula Mohawk coming and a couple of other decks coming from OP13, maybe it won't be as viable. Hiyori. Nope. Nothing here. Also, you guys, those last two videos, you guys have blown them up. They're doing really well. And just a big thank you from the bottom of my heart, you guys. I really appreciate all the support. Beppo, Foza, Whoop Slap, Brilliant Punk, Shaka, Douglas Bullet, Jinbei, Hack, Ace, Trafalgar Law, and Divine Departure, as well as our Don card. All right. We haven't pulled a leader pack yet, and that's bugging me. We're almost 100 packs in now. Gordon, Whoop Slap, York, Napoleon, Saint Majora's Guard, Ivankov, Brilliant Punk, Atlas, Halempo, Never Existed in the First Place, Boa Hancock, and Newgate. I've been wanting to get one of my buddies over here so we could do a game or two and then post it, and then obviously get some feedback for you guys, because like I said, I'm newer to the TCG game, so definitely I got some work, some room for improvement. Makino, Marigold, Zoro, and St. Marcus Mars. And you guys, speaking of not pulling an all art leader yet. All right. Whoop Slap, Curiel, Saint Rosward. Please let it be Ace or Goldie. Sandersonia, Tom, Gum Gum Gatling Gun, Portcas de Rouge, Prometheus, Pythagoras, Nico Robin, Long Title, and Monkey D. Luffy. No complaints here. That is a beautiful card. Beautiful card. All right, so we have 2 hits already, guys. It's going to be really hard for the left side to win this, but you know, the right pull can do it. If this is a 3-hit box, there's still a chance. Now we're on the right side. Oro Jackson, Higuma, Koala, Napoleon, Portcas de Rouge, Douglas Bullet. If you guys haven't watched the movies, watch them. This guy's a tank. Brilliant Punk, Crocus. The one who is the most free will be Pirate King. Bonnie Leader. And there we go, our last Zoro, so we can get that deck now. We can make it. Obviously, if I had to pick what special rare I want, I really want that Ace. That arrow would be sick. Great one to add to the personal collection. Empty Throne, Ivankov, Momonosuke, Kobe. The world's equilibrium cannot be maintained forever. Jinbei, Wapple, Hack, Buggy, Ace Sabo Luffy. There we go. There we go. Next one. I think we're making pretty good time here. I'm getting quicker. Curiel Dodon, Vegapunk, Beppo, Toki, Haruta, Dogstorm, Gum Gum Gatling Gun, Kazuki Odin, Atlas, Sabo Leader, Marcus Mars, and Otama. Next one. I also reached out to one of my cousins, and I know he's all into TCGs. I actually found that out recently, so maybe I can convince him to come over here and play a couple matches. That would be pretty sick. Tom, Tony Chopper, Prometheus, Never Existed in the First Place, Law, and Uta. And we still need our other Don pack, so. York, Oro Jackson, Sonny Kuhn, Teach, Ivankov, St. Major's Guard, Gum Gum Gatling Gun, Morgan, Blahim, Jewelry Bonnie, Garp, and St. Najoro. Napoleon, Curly Dodon, Koala, Dogstorm, Sandersonia, Lord of the Coast, Gum Gum Snake Shot, Blahim, Crocus, Pythagoras, Gum Gum Dawn Stamp, and Stussy. York, Hera, Toki, Gum Gum Snake Shot, Dogstorm, Momonosuke, Tom, Long Title, Tony Chopper, Terry Geltio, Sanji, and Sabo's Secret Rare. So we did get a 3-hit box. Not bad at all. I'm pumped with getting the Alt Art leader. So we got our first Alt Art leader. I was thinking it was rigged because I hadn't pulled one yet, but there you go. I've seen a lot of people upset about the Emu deck and how it seems broken. I'm not sure if it's broken or not, but I have seen over in Japan they got their next set already, and Emu was way less prominent. A lot of people were playing it a lot less. Looks like a lot of those OP14 decks were doing pretty well. So I don't know if it's really that big of a deal yet. I guess we'll find out once we get it here in the US. Because our metas are always different because we have different cards out at different points. So that should help. Windmill Village, Little Oars Jr., St. Julmic, go all the way to the top. Morgan's, Hack, Cobra, Vivi, and Shanks. Is anybody out here actually playing Monkey D. Luffy? I haven't seen it much, to be fair. Not even on the simulator. Haven't seen it much. But if we have any Monkey D. Luffy players out here, the red-green version, let me know. What's your experience with it? Shaka, Fire Apple, Catstorm, Bonnie Leader, Long Title, Saint Shepherd Jupiter, and then our Don card. All right. Last 2 packs. Super rare wise, I don't think we've really pulled Goldie Roger yet, which is crazy. The Empty Throne, Marshall D. Teach, Koala, Foza, Ivankov, go all the way to the top. St. Major's Guard, Tony Chopper, Edison, St. Charlos, Snake, and the 5 Elders. And you guys, we're on our last pack. Let's see what happens. Toki, York, Curiel, Curly Dodon, Frankie, Sandersonia, Gum Gum Snake Shot, Meteor Fist, Izo, Sabo, Vista, and Buggy. Alright guys, give me a couple seconds here and then we'll get all set up with all the hits here. And once again, I actually forgot about our extra pack here. Man, if we hit that $500 Luffy, I am going to lose my shit. It's really hard to rip these because they're such a thin, it's only 3 cards. I feel like I'm going to damage it, so I have to open it really carefully. Because, God forbid, that big hit's actually in here and I just shred it up. Alright, here we go. But Ace said you deserved. But Ace here said you deserved it. Sabo once again, and Monkey D. Luffy. Not too bad, not too bad. Nothing too crazy, but these cards are great. Like the whole monotone. I don't know, I really like them. But we'll be back really quickly here, and I'll show you the hits. All right, guys, and we're back. Here is our huge ass pile of commons, uncommons, and all that. Our stack of rares. I know. A lot of you guys don't care about the rares, but I'm telling you, deck building fodder all day. Got my last 2 Zoros and the last Law I need for my Zoro deck, which is sick. Happy with that. Then we have our super rares. I still have not pulled Goldie Roger, so that's not looking good for him. I may have to purchase a copy or 2 if I end up going to the Goldie Roger route when it comes to building a deck. But here we go. Yamato, Edward Newgate, which are both great for the Ace deck. Ace Sabo, Luffy, and Uta. Stussy, Silver's Rayleigh. I think I almost have a complete set of Silver Rayleigh and Edward Newgate and Yamato at this point. And then 5 Elders. I think this is my 4th copy of 5 Elders too. So if I decided to go the route for Emu, I have everything I need. Then here's what we pulled from our campaign packs. Monkey D. Luffy, Sabo, but Ace here said you deserve it. Our 2 Don, and now let's get to the best part, which is our hits. This is actually my first secret rare, which is crazy. I'm about 100 packs in, and this is my first secret rare I've pulled. Monkey D. Garp, which is a great searcher, I think for all 3. Yeah. See, Sabo, Portis, Monkey D. Luffy. Yeah, so it's a good searcher for all 3 decks. And my very first alt art leader that I've pulled so far. So I hope there's more. I'm really hoping to get Ace or what's his face? To get Ace or Goldie Roger. But we'll see. I'm still super stoked with this. First secret rare, first alt leader. Let's go. Not trying to sound like a broken record, but thank you guys for all the support. The channel has literally almost doubled in the last 2 weeks alone, and I have zero intention of slowing down. So if you could, please do me a favor down below. Let me know what decks you guys are currently playing, and if you're not playing the TCG, is it something that even interests you? I'm also thinking about doing a couple more shorter videos throughout the week, maybe some deck builds and showing you what I'm currently playing. If that interests you, let me know. Thank you guys very much for checking out this week's episode of Superrr Sunday. And if you guys enjoyed the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you all on the next one.